Hey guys, I know we're all binging a lot of shows right now, so I'm here to show you guys the top 3 shows that I'm watching right now. My first show is My Teen Romantic Comedy Snafu, and it's about the main character, Hikigaya, who is having to force the service club by his teacher, and he ends up meeting the other 2 main characters, Yukino and Yui, and those 3 are kind of like the main core of the show, and they kind of have to help other students throughout the year, and that's kind of the whole premise of it, and I really enjoy it because it's a character-driven show and it's written really well. My second show is K-On! That's on Netflix and Hulu. It's about the Light Music Club, and it's just 4 anime girls playing in a band, and I love it. My favorite character is Mio. She's the dark-haired bassist, and what I love about her is she's probably one of the most talented of the group, but she's super shy and bashful, so that's kind of like the struggle that she has to get over throughout the show. She goes, K-On! I don't know why, but I love it. I love it. It's so good. Alright, for this show, I'm challenging Apply. And if you know me, you know which show I'm going to recommend. I'm recommending Haikyuu, which is a volleyball anime. And it's about Hinata and Kageyama, mostly. And their struggles through just playing on a high school volleyball club. And it's a show that's really near and dear to my heart because it's really about the competitive drive of sports. And I relate to it a lot as an esports player, so that's why I'm recommending it to Apply. Alright, Apply. I challenge you to watch the first season of Haikyuu in 1 week. Don't screw it up.
So last week, McGravy recommended that I watch Haikyuu. I watched a few episodes, and to be honest, I didn't like it that much. Like, it's pretty good. I'm a competitive player, so I really like competitive things. I'm not that into volleyball, but, I can appreciate it for what it is. My favorite character throughout the episodes that I watched so far is, I forget his name, but it looks like Gig with blonde hair, bushy eyebrows. So, McGravy, thanks for recommending the show, but I'm going to show you guys some better shows. So for my first recommendation, I would definitely recommend season 1 through 4 of Dexter. It's like, I don't know, like my 7th time watching it. I've been watching it since I was a little kid. I really love this show and the concept and everything about it. It's about a serial killer that is discovered really young as a child, and his parents don't want him to, go on and kill innocent people, and they also don't want him to be arrested. The only way to do this is by having him, take out other serial killers. So he's kind of like I guess like a good bad guy. I don't want to explain too much about it because I don't want to spoil anything, but season 4 is definitely my favorite season. Everything after 4 is kind of it kind of falls off, but 1 through 4 is amazing, so check it out. So for my second show that I'm watching right now currently is Money Heist. I really like it. Season 4 just came out a few weeks ago. I'm not all the way caught up. I'm actually in the middle of season 2, but so far it's becoming one of my favorite shows really easily. The show is pretty much all in all about a huge heist, but it's not really just any heist. It's like a week long heist. It's really long. It's not just like, go in, rob a bank, get out. I don't want to spoil anything, so go watch it. So for next week, Gig, I want you to watch a few episodes of Money Heist and come back and let me know how you like it.
Last week, Apply challenged me to watch Money Heist. The show was super interesting, and it had Prison Break type vibes. Definitely a cool concept about how the first season was. I actually watched the first 2 seasons. Hey, stop crying. Good one. Oh my goodness. He's a crybaby for sure. The problem thing is he knows he's cute. If he's crying, we're gonna have to take him down. I'm here to give you guys some new juice, some new recommendations, some new heat. I got you guys. All right, my first show, the new season just came out on Netflix. It was Ozarks. If you like Breaking Bad, which was probably my favorite show of all time, this is the new hit for you. The show stars Jason Bateman. It's definitely the same type of vibe as you get from The Professor and Money Heist. And the show's out now on Netflix. The next show on the list is definitely, it's coming up, Tiger King. If you're looking for a little bit of drama, a little bit of juice, that's a show for you. The reason why the show hit is because it's definitely crazy. Like, that's just it. It's just crazy. You got crazy people doing crazy things. And definitely a good watch. And I recommend my boy Kyle. Get him on the chopping block. Watch the show.
Last week, Gig challenged me to watch Tiger King, and honestly, I didn't really like it. I watched 1 episode, and it was just, really slow for me. It didn't get into any of the, good parts, but I don't know. Maybe I'll give it a chance again, but I just couldn't really get into it. It wasn't my type of show, maybe. But regardless, I got 2 more recommendations for you guys to watch while you're home. So my first recommendation is It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia. This show is, probably my favorite show of all time. I haven't watched it in a minute, but I remember I just always used to binge watch it. It's a hilarious show. It's such a comedy. My second recommendation is Westworld. It's a show I've been watching recently. I've actually been watching it with Apply and Hydration. We've been watching it together. I don't really know how to describe the show without, giving it away. It's a little bit like a simulation, but I can't describe it really without giving it away. So you're gonna have to just go in dry, and that's what I did. I went in dry with knowing nothing about the show, and I think that's the best way to experience it. I would really recommend it. There is some slow parts. You kind of got to get through the slow parts to get to the good parts. So next week, I'm going to challenge Shax to watch the first episode of Westworld. So let me know what you think, Shax.
So last week, Joseph gave me a challenge to watch the first episode of Westworld. So I've already watched like 6 episodes of it. So I sat down, rewatched it, and came to the conclusion that I like the episode. I like the action scenes in it. I like the drama. I like the characters. You see the hosts trying to uncover the mystery of their existence. I might actually start rewatching start watching the show again. So the show that I recommend is The Witcher on Netflix. It's a show that I quite like. There's only 1 season though, and like 8 episodes, but it's still very good. And what I like about the show is the fact that it's in a fantasy world. Like it's an adaptation from the games and the books, and I already liked the game a lot. Like I used to play The Witcher 3 a lot. But yeah, I challenged KSP to watch 1 episode of The Witcher.
Last week, Shax challenged me to watch The Witcher. Honestly, it wasn't my thing. I feel like it was just kind of slow paced, and like the fighting wasn't like, I don't know, it just wasn't realistic, and it just really wasn't my thing. I'm not really into like fantasy series anyway. My first recommendation is Peaky Blinders on Netflix. It's about British gangsters in the 1920s, so of course I like it. And I really like watching the main character, Tommy Shelby, because I don't know, like he's just really alpha and just doesn't take any whatsoever. Next week I'm going to challenge Dreamer to watch Peaky Blinders. Let me know how it is.
My recommendation is The King, Eternal Monarch on Netflix. It is a K-drama about Emperor Regon. He fights a demon. My favorite character is Unsop, because he used an interesting Korean dialect. I also want to recommend a song like Japanese city pop. This song is called Plastic Love from Maria Takeuchi. It's a feel-good song that helps me stay positive, and you can hear it when you're chilling. Thank you for listening to my recommendation. See you later.